Hi, I'm Dale. Welcome to Hell's Canyon, one of the most ruggedly beautiful places on Earth. Each year, Hell's Canyon attracts thousands of visitors who come to explore its many wonders. Some come to fish or hunt. Others want to visit historic sites. Some are seeking thrills, and others just want to enjoy the peaceful beauty of the land. Some folks are fortunate enough to work and even live here. Whatever our reasons for spending time in Hell's Canyon, you and I are part of a community. In order for everyone to have a great time in the canyon, we need to work together. As you can see, the river is a fantastic place of incredible natural beauty, with a deep sense of history that has been preserved for centuries. We're going to meet some fellow members of the river community. Because the river serves as the main way to get around, we'll hear some tips on boating safety, leave no trace camping, and how to handle river flow fluctuations. By following these tips, we can be safe, respectful, and enjoy ourselves. We can ensure everyone's visit to Hell's Canyon is a fantastic one.
Hi, I'm Officer Knapp. Dale is right. Hell's Canyon is an amazing place, and since we're here to have a great time, there's a few things we need to keep in mind. A safe boater wears a life jacket, which is also called a personal flotation device, or a PFD. State law requires one life jacket properly sized and in good condition for each person aboard the boat, preferably a Type 1 or Type 5 designed for whitewater use. Whatever type you choose, remember, they won't do you any good unless you wear them. State law requires motorized boats up to 26 feet to carry at least one Type B1 fire extinguisher. Extinguishers must be placed in readily accessible areas. And don't forget to check your extinguishers every year to make sure they're fully charged. Just like with your car, your boat needs lights too. State law requires fully functioning navigation lights between sunset and sunrise, or in times of restricted visibility. This also applies to boats under oars or paddles, running after dark as well. And remember, keep a flashlight or a lantern with fresh batteries on board your boat at all times. Whenever a boat operator needs to signal their intentions, or during times of limited visibility, a sound-producing device is essential. This device may be a whistle, horn, or a bell, audible up to half a mile away. Many of us use this river for fun and relaxation. And just as it's important that you have the proper safety gear, it's also important that you're in the right frame of mind to safely navigate this river. State law prohibits anyone from being in physical control of any vessel while under the influence of drugs or alcohol. If you are stopped by law enforcement and you show signs of impairment, or your blood alcohol level is 0.08 or above, you will be arrested. Use the same discretion for drinking and boating as you would for drinking and driving. Don't do it. Great. We're all packed and we got our safety gear good to go. Next up's a boat launch. Here's Jim to show us a few things that we need to know.
Hi folks, I'm Jim and I boat regularly. I've had good and bad experiences on ramps, so let me show you how to do it right. Before pulling onto the ramp, make sure you got your boat rigged, loaded, and ready to go. When you first back into the ramp, be aware of how much space you're taking up. You only need to use one lane of the ramp. Finally, take only the amount of time you need to get your boat into the water. There's other people who need to use the ramp too. Time to get on the river. Here's Brian to tell us about the rules of the road.
Hi, I'm Brian. I've been running the rivers for a number of years now, and I've seen some boats get in situations that are pretty sticky. Whenever things get difficult, I operate with two ideas in mind: safety and respect. When it comes to passing, common sense and courtesy suggest that the craft that can give way easiest in any situation should do so. For example, if a power boat is in the channel and there is not enough room to leave the channel or turn around, it should continue its course. Also, when a motorized boat is passing a non-motorized boat, the driver of the motorized boat needs to be aware of their wake and where they're throwing it. Be aware of where no wake zones are located and observe them closely. Ultimately, you are responsible for your wake, so minimize their impact. A boat on plane can throw less wake than one off plane. A boat driver remaining on plane should always assess the situation and not exceed a speed beyond their control. Though being on plane at a high speed may be more dangerous than the impact of your wake depending on the situation. Learn your boat's wake characteristics so you can minimize your wake's impact on other river users. Fishermen also have rules they need to be aware of. First off, it's not legal to block the main river channel, so don't fish in the middle of the channel. Find a safe position where you're not in the way of traffic or blocking it. When you decide on a place to fish, be aware of your surroundings and visibility to other boat traffic. Boats parked on or near shore can sustain serious damage if not seen by another powerboater. You must assume responsibility for the results if your boat is not seen. Expect the unexpected. On the river, no one vessel has the right of way in all situations, but there are general rules that every operator should follow. It is the responsibility of both operators to take action to avoid a collision. Every operator should allow two basic rules of thumb: keep a sharp lookout and maintain a safe speed and distance. When encountering another boat in a rapid, the boat coming downstream normally has the right of way. However, yielding to whichever boat is more committed to the rapids would be advisable. Let's take a look at a situation you may encounter while on the river. Here we have a typical situation. First, we have a jet boat going upstream preparing to enter a rapid. Further upstream, we have boats floating downstream. You can see that they have already committed to the rapid. The jet boat has the greatest maneuverability and should therefore wait until the boats have passed through the rapid to continue upstream. From this vantage point, the situation looks simple enough, but from on the water it can look completely different. Here's what it looks like from the jet boat as it approaches the rapid. The raft has a very different point of view while in the river. The raft may also have had a passenger fall overboard, so don't assume that once the raft is passed, all its passengers have too. As with all things, keep in mind the concepts of safety and respect. Here's Mary to tell us about flow fluctuation.
Wow, water can have amazing force, and in this river can change dramatically in a matter of an hour. Welcome to Hells Canyon. I'm Mary. Like Brian told you, the river levels can fluctuate very quickly. If the river is running high, then the volume of water in the river can be up to 10 times greater than when it's running low. As the water levels change, the river characteristics change too. Places that may not have been a rapid an hour before can become one. Rocks may appear where none were visible before. Boats can float away or become stranded if not restrained properly. And most importantly, a river that was once familiar can become something completely new. How can you deal with this? Flow fluctuations can be tricky, so it's best to get advice from an experienced boater and even navigate the river with someone who's been on it before. Also, get flow reports online at the flow monitors located at major ramps in Hells Canyon, or call the Idaho Power Flow Information Line to be up to date on current river flow rates. What an incredible opportunity to spend time in the River Canyon. Whether you're here for a couple of hours or lucky enough to spend a few days, use a light touch on the land. Here's Glenda to talk to us about Leave No Trace camping.
Welcome to your campsite. I'm Glenda. Camping is a great way to enjoy Hells Canyon, but if done improperly can cause problems for the canyon and other river users. If you practice Leave No Trace camping, you can enjoy your nights on the canyon without damaging the river environment for others that are sharing the canyon. Let's go over the basic aspects of Leave No Trace camping and how to apply them to your camping experience. First, know the rules and regulations. Second, make sure you have the equipment necessary to follow the rules. Third, travel and camp on durable surfaces. Durable surfaces include established trails and campsites, rock, gravel, sand, dry grasses, or snow. Good campsites are found, not made. Altering a site is not necessary. In popular areas, Concentrate use on existing trails and campsites. Keep campsites small. Focus activity in areas where vegetation is already absent. Fourth, pack it in, pack it out. Inspect your campsite and rest areas for trash or spilled foods. Pack out all trash, leftover food, and litter. To wash yourself or dishes, use small amounts of biodegradable soap. Strain your dishwater and scatter all soapy water above the high water mark, never in the river. Always carry and use portable toilets for solid human waste and toilet paper, and urinate in the wet sand on the river's edge. You can clean out your portable toilet at any trailer dump station or at a pump-out station called the SCAT machine. SCATs are located in Riggins, Newland Ranch at North Fork, and DeSoto, Washington. Examine but do not touch cultural or historic structures and artifacts. Leave rocks, plants, and other natural objects as you find them. Do not build structures, furniture, or dig trenches. Fires can be an important part of a camping experience, but they can also cause severe problems. To reduce the risk of wildfire, use a portable gas or propane stove for cooking. Where fires are permitted, always use established cooking drills or a fire pan. Never build a fire directly on the ground, and never stack rocks around your fire. Keep fires small. Only use sticks from the ground that can be broken by hand. Keep a close eye on your fire at all times, and don't leave it unattended. Burn all wood and coals to ash. Put out the campfire completely, and carry out ashes with your trash. Observe wildlife from a distance. Do not follow or approach wild animals, and never feed them. Feeding wildlife damages their health, alters natural behaviors, and exposes them to predators and other dangers. Protect wildlife. Store your food and trash securely. Finally, be considerate of other visitors and protect the quality of their experience. Be courteous. Let nature's sounds prevail. Hi, guys.
Howdy.
As you can see, the river is a fantastic place of incredible natural beauty with a deep sense of history that has been preserved for centuries.
With proper planning, the river will continue to be a place that everyone can enjoy.
It's true, there's a lot of regulations to keep in mind, but when in doubt, just remember safety and respect.
Remember, safety and respect is the underlying idea in any situation, whether you're setting up camp or committing to a rapid.
When in doubt, refer to the Idaho or Oregon Boater's Manual, ask a park ranger or a state fish and game officer for assistance.
Together we can ensure that Idaho's rivers are places that we can all be proud of.